Good.
Hi guys. Hello, good evening. It's Sandra and Daniel on our Celebrity Traitors episode 6 review. What did you think?
Mine the hat. I've had a bad hair day today. I don't really ever wear hats, so apologies for that. If I look weird looking at myself here. No, episode 6 started off with a bang with Mark and David obviously having the shields in
And
the
we've been
boxes,
talking like what is it going to be? Is it going to be coin? Is it going to be straw? What is it?
cards on a table, short
Exactly.
straw,
And it was shield. How did
shields in a
I not
box.
think of a shield?
I
The
feel like
whole thing is about shield.
they could have made it more dramatic. I
I
feel it
know.
was a bit. Did anyone feel a bit flat? I didn't really care. I know they're going
I
to
said,
do.
what you think? Yeah.
I just didn't. I wasn't. I was excited about it at the start, and as it happened, I was like, oh. I don't know if it's because it was two faithfuls, or maybe two faithfuls who aren't huge characters like a Stephen Fry, who we'll get to later. It was just Mark v
He was
David.
there in the room, obviously. He's like, oh my god.
But the last episode was so dramatic with the two draws votes, tied votes, and then
Yeah.
this. I felt this was a bit flat, personally. Um,
Well, as it was a draw for the second time, then it was like exciting. But after, in the moment when they just open, it was like, oh, I
yeah,
get it.
last night. I think if they'd done it all last night, it would have been better in one go. But having to wait 24 hours for that was a bit like, oh, is that it, sort of
But
thing.
enough, yeah.
But the tide votes were great. So much so it was flat. I actually sort of forgot Mark got killed at the start of the episode because we or banished because we then had the murder of Joe. Rest in peace, Joe Wilkinson. One of my favorite characters this series. He's just so funny. It's unbelievable. So funny. Joe Marler missed him. They had a real bromance going on, didn't they?
Oh, he was just like, he really felt it, especially at the round table. No, at the breakfast table, sorry. He was just like, all, and then there were a few people laughing, including Jonathan, Celia, and stuff like that. He just looked at them, be like,
Like the
how can you
dirty.
laugh?
He was like Ruth this episode, wasn't he? He had some dirty faces just staring at people.
It's like roof all over.
Just like, how dare you? And what did Kate say? Should they be ashamed of themselves? I'm just like, well, no, it's just a game, but
Yeah.
they're not actually dead. But Joe was,
I
hey
love
Dan,
it.
I've got some comments here. Hey Dan and Sandra, I thought the shields in the box was a bit of a letdown. Trey's absolutely needed to get rid of Nick. It felt very anticlimactic, didn't it? I would completely agree. It's what we're saying. But yeah, I feel like doing a short straw cards would have been more entertaining. But
Yeah, the suspense would have been there.
yeah,
I don't know, something a bit more exciting, I suppose, but I don't
and I
know.
think if it had been a faithful beat a traitor, it would have been far more dramatic.
Yeah,
Like I say,
yeah.
but that's something before we move on the rest of the show. We've discussed during the episode tonight. We're kind of gutted. It's been too many episodes now where a traitor's not been caught. So every single episode is just faithful, faithful, faithful.
But I like the fact that they actually stuck to their guns and like are there for each
As in
other.
the traitors haven't thrown each other under.
Yeah. Well, to a degree, because you still have to play your game,
But
like in front of the faithful.
it's great for the traitors. I mean, a lot of people would have just thrown Jonathan under the bus a lot more than what they've done so far. But I
Yeah.
think as a viewer, we haven't had a traitor go. I don't think we're going to get a recruitment for a whole series of 9 episodes to not get a recruitment is kind of gutting because some series you have at least two recruitments, and you see how a player changes from coming in 7, 8 episodes as a faithful when there's usually 12 episodes to be a traitor at the end, and I don't think we're
But
going to get
remember,
that.
closer to the end, people who've been really quiet now suddenly start to speak up. So
Mm.
that could still lose the quiet one. Is Kate.
Intellectually weak physically.
Oh my god, that was so bad. But she said the sad thing is, Claudia, I
She
agree.
took it well, yeah, but then
Yeah.
off camera she might go and have a big cry or something.
Yeah. And then there's Two-Face Celia, so
She didn't give a she didn't give
she
two
said
hoots
that.
about it. So no, I'm disappointed. We'll touch on it later. I really thought they needed a traitor tonight
Yeah.
for the purposes of the show, even though it's been a good series. So let's talk about. Have anything else to say on Joe other than the fact Wilkinson was just going to be a big miss? I kind of got why they got rid of him. No one was really talking about him as a traitor, were they? He was a funny guy. He was
Well, they had like a proper bromance,
The
both
two
of
Joe.
them, didn't they?
He thought David was a traitor. Maybe that's why they picked him as well to do like a similar thing with the roof thing. But
Mm.
the task. Now we've had that task before. I think on series 3
Yeah.
of the traitors, where the traitors obviously know the answers.
Mm.
Wouldn't-
I loved how Alan just be like, so first I was like, how do we decide it? And then I said, well, let's just do like half, because that was so like natural, like so believable. Like no,
But he
nobody
said that
has.
because all 3 traitors were on
I
one
know,
side,
but
obviously.
the fact that he said that it was so quick on it as well.
Yeah.
It was a great thing, because now sort of like they're not really looking at Alan at all, which is great. I love that.
Well, we'll touch on that later.
Well,
He's had one. He's messed up big time, hasn't he?
yeah, but
We'll touch on that. Well, one step at a time. Getting ahead of us.
so
Go on, yeah.
lost my track of thoughts. But so I thought it was a really clever move from Alan, and then Joe was like, "I'm not comfortable at all," and then
He's just got that phase. They're like Joe's being Joe.
Yeah.
But fair play to him. He doesn't care what people think.
Yeah.
A lot of people are like, oh, all right, fine, just get on with these.
It's like me in your life.
Tell me about it. But he has that like stern face. He just doesn't care what people think, which can be a great quality. Not always, but can be good.
Yeah.
So and then Stephen's like, oh, why are we changing the teams? Why are we changing the? And something as simple as that could have been a little bit his downfall because he was.
It was, wasn't it?
Well, I think people did. Keep saying we'll talk about it later. I've mentioned it 5 times now. It was his downfall, like partially. I think people just generally. No, we'll talk about that later. We'll talk about that later. What did you think of Nick throwing the task?
I thought that was really clever and really sneaky, but so stupid or so foolish to say that at the banished
He said it.
table.
No, he said it.
I know he said
to
it to
protect
save
Joe.
Joe, but they should have spoken about this before the round table to see how they would escalate if someone would say something.
I think Joe might have gone if he hadn't have said that.
Yeah.
It diverted attention and votes
But then
away
they
from
should
Joe.
have maybe worked as a team and be like, how do we approach this? Not to put anything on our side, not to have any enemies and be like, well, why are you saying this? Why are you saying that? Work gently together. They should have spoken about this before, and they would have been there both together. If they, because then because they've not spoken about.
They were together.
No. As in, speak before they go to the round table, and like gently approach the situation together without looking like they're working together, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Whereas they just went in and then suddenly Nick is like, oh my goodness, Joe is gonna go. I have to say something or he's gonna go. So he panicked and he said that. And then Kate was like, well, now I'm looking at you because that was very suspicious. Why would you throw me under the table? Because I was in your group.
But a bit like Lucy was annoyed with Joe and the way he was acting at the table. They were some of the votes were based off personality rather than who they thought the traitors were. And something I don't get. There's more faithfuls on that team than the other team.
Yeah.
Connection, hopefully. They're only going to kill one person. So if there's 2 people up for the vote, or if there's 4 people up for the vote, I just didn't get it. I've got to be honest, because only one person either way was going to die.
Yeah, but there's obviously.
And Nick doesn't know this. Nick was obviously wrong. There were more traitors on his team. He had Kat and Alan. Obviously, doesn't know that, but I didn't really get it. I've got to be honest with you. Do you know what I mean? Well, if the traitors had 4 faithfuls to pick from or 2,
Yeah.
they can only kill one person.
Yeah, I know, but the thing is, they're still like looking at those people and narrowing it down, and they don't really know who they are for sure until they go. Faithfuls, they don't. They just don't know. They're playing and then watching every tiny move you make. You might. I wear contact lenses. I'm out. My eye twitch, but only because of my
Who
contact
said
lenses.
that?
But because you don't know that, that makes you look. Oh, she's suspicious. Why does she the twitched? Linda in the previous one, Traitors, and she looked.
Yeah, but that was just so idiotic.
That
I mean,
was
it's classic.
stupid, like classic moment. But that's something stupid as that. Like sometimes you can't help it in situations like I'll be like Dan, and then you look at me because that's what your name is. So it's like traitors. But something like involuntarily, like eye twitch or something, and that makes you think, oh, why did you? Oh, you coughed. so many times traitors do say, like, when they're chosen,
Mm.
oh, I have to be like really still. I can't make a move because there's people on the side of me. They're gonna think something's happened. Like, you have to be so careful and watch your every step. That's just
Well, this is the
that's who
thing.
he is.
Alan's had a blinder, and tonight he's just and not enough was made of it at the
Yeah.
table as it happened. He's like about the shield. He's like, "You're not Joe, and you're not going to be killed tonight." And he went, "What? Why?" "Oh, I've got a shield. I've got a shield. Oh yeah." That's my Alan impression.
But Kate, she said, "Oh yeah, she forgot as well."
Yeah, but she's a bit.
Well,
What's the word?
Kate,
Dude,
please,
Kate's
Kate.
Kate. Like, and then they're talking. Then not enough was made of that at the time. But then Joe afterwards, like, why? How could you forget that?
And then who said? Kate said, "I would." No, Lucy
Cat.
said that. Lucy.
Lucy said, "Yeah, Lucy,
I
you
would
would
have
not
forgotten.
forget."
She said, "I've literally kissed my shield."
Did she bow to Celia?
She
Celia,
really.
Claudia. When he got that was so funny.
I was like, why should I not?
So I know Alan's obviously not been on the radar at all, and he's got
But that might have been his fall down.
that could be like, well,
That could be a
that could
point
like
for them to be like,
haunt him now for the
"Send
rest of
me."
the series.
Yeah.
Steve,
I'm sorry. I feel like Jonathan's like had been on the radio for so
2 or
long,
3 episodes now, yeah.
and he's protected himself pretty well, I feel.
But Steven's gone now,
Yeah.
and I feel like we've said before.
And then the whole
If I
the
could just get a
I'm
just
sorry,
finish a
I'm sorry.
point, that'd be great.
I forget
You
things.
do, you're like my dad and Jamie. Hi, Jamie. Hi, Dad. Try and speak, and they just interrupt. As I was saying, I actually thought Stephen might win
Yeah.
because I thought the traitors are going to want to keep him in and can't see him getting banished, and he's gone within 1 episode. That's how quickly the game can change.
Because they just
You
sorry.
can speak now.
Well, they change. Like, they have this theory sometimes they come up with, and then people speak. They're all in a group and they start changing their mind like crazy. But anyway, but regarding Kat, she was like, "Oh, the two big dogs." She was going with that theory for 2, 3 episodes now. And Jonathan seemed like they were all in the same, like Jonathan Allen and Kat, they were all in the same um page. So he was fine with that because she was like still normalish. However, she can go with this. Oh gosh, might have been so wrong all along. Maybe that's not the thing at all. Like, I don't want to throw another fateful under the bus. So the whole theory of big dogs, I might have been so wrong. Like, that might be so different. Might be to somebody like quiet but observant, and might have slipped and we didn't realize. Like Celia, she said, "I came scooping, like snooping and stuff like that." So it might have been. You might want to watch for people like this, right? They're from a totally different light. That's how she could turn it around and save Jonathan.
I think
If she wants to keep him.
I keep saying it every episode. Jonathan surely now got to be on next episode. Steven's gone.
I said
Joe,
about David for 2 like episodes, I feel now, but he's still there.
he's got a shield. Joe has got a shield, so it doesn't matter that he's gone for Jonathan. He's got the shield.
Yeah,
He will
but I
be there.
was like, I'm watching you now.
Yeah. Well, Joe, because Joe won't be intimidated by anyone, obviously. Look at his character. I mean, he's gone up against the biggest rugby players in the world at rucks and scrums. He's hardly going to be intimidated by Jonathan Ross or Alan Carr.
Yeah.
I feel they've got to go for Jonathan. We've got another quite anyone, guys, those who are watching, thanks for watching. We've got another question from Chris. Feel free to ask questions. Do you think the traitors are starting to crumble? I've got a fear they'll get rid of Kate or Lucy instead of Nick.
I kind of.
Well, I think I think we'll touch on the murder at the end, if that's all right. Is it Chris? Sorry, Chris. Thanks for coming. We will touch on that at the end. I've lost my trail of thought now. Cheers, Chris. No. What were we talking about?
Oh, who knows? Chris probably knows.
Do you know what? I think, even though no trait has been killed yet, we'll talk about starting to crumble. I would still fancy the Faithfuls at this point to win.
You've been saying that you say like I feel like still it's going to turn around and the faithfuls are going to win.
Because a lot of the time there's a recruitment and someone who's been a faithful all the way then comes in and becomes a traitor. And so their behaviour, they won't be on the radar. Like Jonathan's been on the radar now for a while. Alan's comment tonight has just been a complete. When you're a faithful,
and Nick thinks of Kate quietly.
Yeah, but Kat, Joe's gone. Kat, you need to do more. Who was after
Joe
Kat?
said to Kat, "Be like, you need to do more. Like,
Yeah.
I expect more. And then Kate said, expect more, Lucy. And she said, well, she said, no, I get it, I get it. So I wonder, like, it is a lot up to her now, I feel, Kat, to do more. Like, whether she's going to be useful or useless.
I feel like Kat and Alan could throw Jonathan under the.
Oh, yeah.
We've talked about.
Oh, yeah.
I've been like, Jonathan's gone. Like, I think since episode 4. That's 3. He's survived now, because I can't remember when Ruth went. Episode 3 probably. How he's survived this long is beyond me. I know it's easy to say
Because
that.
we said that Stephen said beautifully how he sort of covered himself, didn't we?
Stephen.
Stephen, yeah.
He's gone.
Well, before last time, Jonathan and Stephen.
Yeah, in the last episode.
And we're like, oh, can't be him. And suddenly they went off for him.
That's how quickly the game can change.
Well, yes, but I feel like in celebrity traitors, they're so different than the normal traitors, because the normal traitors, they tend to follow. I know, like Celia said, I've worked with him, I know him, so I get that. But like when you don't know anybody, then they just sort of like talk, and based on that talk, then they decide. Whereas the celebrities, yes, they sort of they talk and chat upon things, but then suddenly they go for someone else, and I'm like, how did that happen? Like, I can't believe the fact that they went and voted for Stephen just now. No,
I didn't know what way that vote was going to go. I really didn't have a clue.
I thought with Joe,
I think Joe
was gonna get a lot.
Joe was gone until Nick spoke up.
Yeah.
Like 100. I feel like Joe, the way they were showing
He
it,
sort of dug a grave for himself because he was so outspoken.
even though he was on the right track, they don't know that.
But like, I feel so. I've been saying all along, and I feel like I've been so wrong. I feel like I'm
always
doing the traitor. No, Nicole was right here. So I was going on about David. He's really intellectual, but Nick was very, very quiet, and suddenly he's speaking like behind the scenes to us, the audience, and I was like, he's got quite a head on his shoulders there. Like,
Who's this, sir?
Nick.
Nick's bright. He's been bright all the way through. Did you see him at that puzzle?
He's never said anything. Oh my god, yeah, I forgot about that. It's the fact that he's
It
never
was
said
a lifetime
anything.
ago, doesn't it?
Yes.
2 weeks ago.
No, so much change. But yeah, I did not expect that from Nick at all. I thought that was more like David, but he's very eloquent. He's so very slow, I feel. Very slow the way he moves. He glides through his life right there. But yeah, very surprised. But that means like Nick, now the traitors are like, I see you now. You made yourself visible.
Have we got anything to touch on before we talk about the murder?
No, I don't believe so. No.
I think, just to say, it might be obvious that I like both Joes. If both Joe Wilkinson and Joe Marler had gone tonight, I'd be tempted not to watch next week. No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't be tempted that much, but I would have been gutted.
1 second. Did they say that Jonathan was the one who loves Traitors and
Yeah.
watches him so much? So it's something that they might touch upon again, I feel. Because who said that, Stephen or before?
Yeah, Stephen, yeah.
So if people are clever, they're going to be reminiscing about Stephen and say, oh, what was he saying? What was he saying? He might be onto something.
I think talk about the celebrity traitors, the differences compared to the normal show. For me, there's at least 2 big ones. A lot of them know each other, and we have talked about this before. So Nico, I think, went quite early, even though a lot of young people will know Nico, but not the elderly people or middle-aged.
No, I don't know. Let's get rid of it.
It's because, well, just in life, if you know someone from the outside world, if you go into that environment, you're less likely to vote them out if you're not sure compared to someone else that you don't know.
Did you not see Alan with Paloma Faye?
Oh,
He was ruthless.
proper dunner on, proper threw under the bus. And I don't care what anyone says, other than Mark, who was a bit of a nutter. The motivation to win, isn't there as much. If me or Sandra went onto that show,
I'll throw you under the bus.
Yep. I'll do it to you for 100 grand.
There you go.
100 grand for your average, normal people is life changing.
Yeah, or a husband.
Oh, I'll give you enough. Whereas for a celebrity, 100 grand for charity.
Yeah, it's different. It's not.
It's just not the same. You'd want to win it.
But I think for them,
it's not the same.
Like for all the oldies, they do like. I mean, this is sad. This is an awful thing to say, but they don't have a lot to live for.
Give over. We're in our 30s now. That's how I feel.
Look at that Celia or Stephen. Like he did say, this was like the best thing in my life, and I'm like, oh bless him.
Yeah, but I can imagine it'd be an amazing experience going
Yeah,
with
I
kids.
know, but he's obviously been TV non-stop. But it's the fact that he said that, like,
I
this is
think
the best experience, and I can truly probably imagine that it was.
I think he's suffered a lot over the years with depression and stuff. Actually, I
Mm,
might be
I
wrong. I
think
feel like
so.
he has. Yeah, yeah.
Who's Steve?
Stephen Fry. He was a good player.
He was a good play, and the fact that he's been saying, like, he was so like a little lamb. He was saying things like,
Have you seen the size of him?
no, it's the inside I'm talking about. No, he was saying things like, I know this sounds bad and stuff like that. And he was like, he wasn't like saying vote me out, but he's saying if and not, and I might be, but but I'm not, and stuff like that.
I would find it very confusing. I'd just be like, get to the point, man. Get to the point.
No, but I'll miss him. Let's just say that I'll miss him.
He'll soon be forgotten. I mean, who got killed at the start yesterday? Charlotte? I've not given her a second thought.
No, but Stephen Fry, I think it was more iconic than Charlotte. So
Charlotte Church. Yeah.
but hey, anyway.
So, guys, before we'll talk about the murders, but if you've got any questions, we're up to 5 viewers tonight. That is far more than yesterday. I think we peaked at 3 yesterday. We peaked at 5 tonight, so keep watching, guys. Thank you. We'll wrap things up. I think your name's Chris. Chris, love you, sir. Where's Terry? Terry and Linda, where are you? Come on, we're waiting for you. I'm waiting for you. And is it Abdul? Had some lovely comments from you through today. So if you're watching this on repeat, very disappointed you weren't here. No, I'm joking. But if you put a comment, we'll try and get back to you. And we'll be live again next week. But now, if you've got any questions, we're down to 4. Oh, sure, I need to shut up.
Well, let's answer.
No, if you've got any
Chris's
questions, let us know.
comment
So,
first.
Chris, do you think the traitors are starting to crumble yet? We've dealt with that. I've got a fear they'll get rid of Kate or Lucy instead of Nick. So those are the 3 who can be killed.
Well, do you think the traitors are trying to starting to crumble?
Yeah.
They are.
Well, look at Alan's comment alone. Jonathan's been crumbling for episodes.
He's been saying, Alan, to just touch on that, Alan said the other day, today, he said, did you see Alan in the beginning, the steamy sunglasses, sweating all sorts, and today, did you see me? Like, I've killed that Mark, Mark gone, Mark is gone. So, I think he's very confident, Alan, like, overall, but now, even though, like you said, did you see him made that comment? So he's sort of like made a mistake, but I think he's overconfident now.
Yeah.
Like, I've got this. I wanted him gone. He is gone.
Yeah.
So, like, this is where he starts to make mistakes. So, to answer your question, Chris, yes, we do.
In a word.
Yeah.
I'm trying to work out. I don't think they'll get rid of Nick. Because... why do I think that?
I don't know.
Must have a reason why I think that.
You're probably like, Celia, I just know so.
Who
And
thinks...
Lucy's like, why?
Nick said it's... Who said it's Kate and Stephen? That was Nick. But Nick thought it was Stephen, and that's why he voted for him. Lucy thinks it's Jonathan. So that's a reason to Jonathan to get rid of her. But then Joe will just come and be like, you got rid of Ruth, you got rid of Lucy. It's clearly you. So maybe that's a reason Lucy will survive. Kate's clueless.
Yes, but because she's clueless, the faithful will get annoyed and be like, are you trying to sabotage us? Is that why you're playing stupid?
I don't think Kate thinks it's Alan
Yeah,
or
well,
any of the 3 of them.
Anybody there.
So that's why
she's yeah. I don't think I'd murder her because she can banish herself out.
I don't even think that. I just think she wouldn't vote against you. So okay, we don't think it's Kate. Nick. I'm trying to think points for Nick. Nick's smart though.
Yeah, well, that's why you want to get rid of him.
But would it be too obvious? Saying that the Nick Joe alliance is a big threat to them.
Yeah, I feel like they need to get rid of. See, if they get rid of Joe, then it points fingers at Jonathan, which he doesn't want. But they need to get rid of the 2 faithfuls that are working. They know that there's an alliance now. The traitors do, so they need to get rid of Nick because he's not said that he's onto Cat. But I think the smartest thing of traitors to do is to get rid of Nick. Like, it would be stupid not to. But again, what we know and what they know is very different. So
it's easy for us to say when we watch it.
yeah.
So
I hope they get rid of Nick.
you could. Sorry.
So they survive.
You could say if they get rid of Nick or Lucy, that points to Jonathan because they would want to get rid of the Nick Joe alliance, or maybe Lucy more so than Nick. If they get rid of Kate, it doesn't really point to anyone. That's one argument. But I think they'll get rid of.
That will work in their advantage, not too.
Oh, there's so many different ways of seeing. I've in a word, Nick. I say in a word to my wife here, but you're actually saying a word.
No.
People that watch the previous episode, usually have a 5-minute monologue at this point.
Well, I know rammed on for about 25 minutes, so that's why. Oh, there's another comment. Are you rooting for a traitor to? I think.
I don't. Sorry.
I really love Alan. I just want him to win. I think it's him that I'm rooting for than anybody. I think he just should throw everybody under the rate, like be like, oh, is this one? Oh, is this one? I think he's just hilarious. And I think for the past few days we've not seen Alan as much, which I was a bit sad about. I feel like there's more Jonathan.
I would
Yeah,
love
there
Alan
you go. Oh, I'd love him to win. I think I've actually missed the fact that I didn't see him.
as much.
Yeah, and the thing is, like, even when we were making our little shorts and stuff like that, I was like, oh, Alan's not there, Alan's not there. Like, when is Alan coming? And they don't show him telly as much, so I was a bit sad by that. So, in a word, I would prefer the Traitors to win, but aka Alan, really. He has made the mistake of forgetting the shield. I 100% agree. It was such a stupid moment. He just lost it because he
Could
got
cost
so
him the game.
confident.
Could cost him the game.
Totally agree.
I don't really mind. I just genuinely just enjoy the Traitors. I don't think when I've ever really watched it.
I get far too invested. I choose the team. That's what I do.
don't win with series 2 with Harry against Jazz and Molly. I really didn't mind who won. Series 3, I didn't want Leanne to win Series 3,
I
but
wanted Harry to win, but I felt really heartbroken for Molly.
that was
This
great TV though, wasn't it?
I was sad for days after that. I would say
Series 1, Will for Aaron or Hannah or Mary. I just
I
didn't
was so
mind.
sad. I wanted Will to win. I'd be like, he's worked. I mean, the thing is, he has actually worked his ass off, like perfection. It was beautiful work, and then
Especially because no one had seen the show and knew how it worked at that point.
go Chris again.
Don't moan, Chris. Thank you. That was really rude.
What did I say?
Oh, it's Chris again.
Because I can't see. No, there's no.
That blinder.
I am my.
No, Nick thinks it's Jonathan, Kat, and Lucy. He voted for Stephen to throw it. No, he said it was. Am I being thick? He said it was Stephen and Kate. Who said it was Stephen and Kate? Was that David? Am I being really thick? Who did David vote for? Oh, okay, I think you're right now. David. Chris, correct us if I think it was David. Nick thinks it's Jonathan, Kat, and Lucy. Right, okay. So they should get rid of. Thank you, Chris. We'll have you as our next guest on the show because we don't know what we're on about. Yeah, apologise now to Chris.
Wait, hold on, because I'm losing my track of thought. I think Nick will have picked on Alan.
I think Nick. The way they edited it, the way they showed it, the way that it's been edited, they didn't show us that, so I don't know.
They might though. They might.
Thank you, modern designer. Thank you, sir, or madam.
They will. I think they definitely will. And Nick is somebody that doesn't really forget. He's very on it on his game, I think. And Alan, so far, Alan has been sliding with his persona, and like he just like with Tom. He said, Tom said to Alan, oh, are you traitor? No. And stuff like that. So he just got away with it because how he is. So I hope he'll carry on with that. But I think he could easily fool Tom, but not as much Nick.
Yeah.
Um,
Just before we read the next comment, I'm delighted Joe's going to be there because I know that why they got rid of Ruth. I would have loved Ruth to have been there for at least one more episode. She just on that round table, the mad Irish woman, just like, is she Russian? And like Joe. Joe can do that now. So before we read out the last comment, anyone watching live now who can see us before, please do like do Lost Connection. We do this after every week. We put baby to bed. My 7th. We started at 11 last night, which was a bit of a disaster.
Well, let's just say this: when
It's
our
early, isn't it?
parents, he is regressing in his sleep. I'm sorry. So
Yeah.
we're trying to figure out first-time parents. So it's all new to us. So yes,
It's a little hobby for us. We enjoy it. So yeah, we'd like to do it to as many people as possible. So if you've enjoyed this, please do subscribe and like it. Final comment before we do finish it up. Probably it's really satisfying seeing Nick playing a tactical game. Befriending a traitor until the end is the best. It's smart, isn't it?
yeah.
We've talked
And
about
the fact that he's not really said, "I'm so sorry."
It's so annoying.
I know it's my fault. I'm really chatting. Sorry, carry on.
I don't know how to win this game. Like even Nick's tactics kind of smart, but it's also very risky. It's a very strange. Let's see if he'll survive. Yeah, he'll probably get killed now next time. Not that smart. He just threw the game. He could have got a shield.
I know. I'm sorry. I just read the comments. Like, how can we get on the show?
I did apply for Series 4, and I
You
just
did?
I didn't hear back. I might release the
I feel like you have to.
I was fully. I was talking. I was talking.
Well, you're clearly not very interested.
I might release. I might release the video one day. You have my permission to speak.
I forgot all about it now. What I was meant to say.
Got a bit heated.
I think there was a comment.
See what you guys do with your comments.
So befriending a traitor into the game is the best way to play.
Yeah, we've done that one. Yes.
I was trying to say something.
And Scott, who's a Wolves fan by the looks of it, how can we go? Scott, apply for Series 5, mate. I think I applied for it, and there was hundreds of thousands of people who did, so I never heard back.
Well, how do you know?
What do you mean,
Can you
how do I
tell
know?
me?
Yeah, you can Google it.
Oh,
Well, they
yeah.
didn't tell me. They're like,
I
hide
don't
that.
know. It's like this application. I don't know.
First series, there was 4,000 people.
I feel like if you're not really interested, you don't have anything in life, you don't really get on it.
Oh, cheers, Ben.
Well done. Boom, Scott. Well done.
I hope you hear back, sir.
Mm.
Final.
When he does, he was saying, Dan, I'm so sorry you didn't get in. You know, that is interesting.
Yeah, if you're as boring as me, Scott, you've got no chance. And then I thought that, sorry, this is going to be the final comments now. I really thought there was going to be a twist at the end when they got the 3 letters.
Yeah.
And it's not. You were excited about it. It's dead. It's dead. They're just going to see who it is. Oh.
I know, but the thing is,
like, who cares? Though I thought they were going to be like, I don't know, just something different. I think Queen Claudia. I'm sure she has nothing to do with the videos.
yeah, I don't know.
Queen Claudia.
But I was really excited when they received letters for sure. And then
I thought it was going to be something good, but it was dead. It's dead.
I feel like sometimes they bring new stuff, but it's like now they always bring the new different change at the beginning of the show. The first episode is slightly always a bit different, but I thought there was going to be a bit more.
I think the fact there's
celebrities.
I think the fact there's been no traitors gone, it's limited them. I hope they don't do that rubbish. I'm sure they won't. They won't do that rubbish thing, whatever it's called last time, where you can find out who someone is. I thought they were going to make a second traitor team. I don't know how that would work. Do the faithfuls have any idea?
That's a very
the seer. Thank you. It was, guys. Can we agree it was the worst thing, and it ruined series 3. Like it literally completely destroyed the show. And the fact
it was a letdown a bit.
Oh, it was a pretty good series up to that point, and it killed it.
Yeah, so maybe sometimes when you do try to better things, like when there's a movie and the second one comes out, it's like it's not as good as the first one.
Less is more. Less is more.
So maybe I was expecting a bit too much.
Charlotte got done over. Yeah, Charlotte got done over.
Yeah.
Agreed, Scott.
100%.
All right, guys. I think we'll call it a day there.
Yeah, thank you so much.
I imagine we've got 3 episodes next. I imagine it's on. I'm not checked Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, but
yeah.
Hope to see you. I liked it, but they should have kept it totally
secret. Yeah.
How would that work?
What?
I don't follow that comment.
What would you not follow?
95k pounds. I don't follow the last 2 comments. I'm daft. Well, we're up to 6. Let's keep going.
So
is it 95 grand for sure? I liked it, but they should have kept it totally secret. I don't understand. Can you explain? Is it modern? Sorry, modern designer. Designer modern. That's how much she. So nobody knew Charlotte had the seer. Frankie had the seer. Only Charlotte. I'm lost. Frankie won the seer, and she asked Charlotte. Yeah.
I can't remember now.
Oh, you are useless. No, I'm just...
Franklin. Sorry.
Apology, except not joking. Oh, I see. No, but they knew that Frankie had it. Frankie had this. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, guys. I think we're going in circles here. But no, but I am really very grateful for the comments. We both are.
No, it's nice to talk to somebody, not just the husband. I talk to him all the time.
I usually have much better hair than this, but I don't know if you can see. I've actually got my toddler's hat on. I'll turn around into the little
shame.
the little teddy bear at the back.
Teddy bear. Yeah, because
Oh.
he stole his child's hat. Probably.
And see you next week, guys.
Yes, lovely speaking to you guys. So thank you so much for joining.
Modern Designer, Chris, Scott. Have we missed anyone else?
Shout out to all the other ones who.
I think that's everyone. New comments. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Thanks, guys. See you next week, Wednesday evening. All the best. Sleep well. Cheers.
See. Bye.